Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Laura. Hey, Steph. Good morning, everyone. If you're in the UK, you're probably just getting ready. Check the hair. Look at the hair. You're probably just getting ready. Thank you, Steph. Thank you for the likes. Ugh. Hi, Amanda. I'm just saying, look at the hair. Look at the hair. I've literally jumped out of bed and poured myself a coffee to come and talk to you guys. Morning, Kirsty. Hi, Rhodey. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Christine. Jillian, hello. You would rather the donut than the cup. I got this cup in Arizona. Good morning, Steph. Or not, Steph. Good night, even. Where are you? Hey, Coral. Hey, Laura. Start talking in a few minutes. Give it a minute. Just really wanted to catch you guys on a Monday morning and set my intention out for this week really, really clearly. Where is everybody from? Thank you, Steph. Thank you for the likes. That's really kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's Monday morning here. It's literally just before 9 a.m. I have work today, so I've got work going on today. Um, and I have to be honest, like the past few days, I have felt so poorly, like really, really crappy. I've had a migraine since Friday, and yesterday, during a conversation with some clients, I decided to thank you, Stephanie, thank you, um, make a bit of difference to this week. And I'm just going to share with you what I've decided to do this week to make a bit of a difference to my life and to move forward with what I've got going on. Um, and then hopefully inspire you guys to do the same. So, as you know, for the past few months, I've been involved in uh, the biggest drama probably I've ever had in my online life. Um, there's been trolling. There have been people who have been looking to give me information about trolling. There's been people within a Facebook group that have had a really big hard on for me. I've been exposing information and sharing lots of screenshots, and it's all been very dramatic. And I'm sure everybody has been watching on the sideline and they've either been thinking, what the hell is going on here? Or they've been absolutely loving it. And what I've come to realize yesterday um, is that from an energy point of view, I always say you put the energy out to the universe that you want to get back. And for me, the energy that I've been putting out has really been feeding a lot of people, and it's been a lot of negative energy, and it brings nothing joyful back to me. It brings me no joy. It brings me nothing positive. And the people watching it, probably some people don't feel particularly great from it. And the people who want to create the negative energy, they're loving it. So it's making them bigger and stronger. They're feeding from this negative energy. So yesterday I made a decision, and it was quite a big decision for me, on what kind of energy do I want to be put out into the universe. Like, what do I want people to look at when they come to my Twitter timeline, for example? What do I want them to see? Because I'm not a bad guy. If you come to me and you ask for help, somebody from the group actually, who was in the group, did ask me for help as a personal trainer. They said, look, I'm struggling with some of my goals. Can you help me? I'm going to help people out. But when you look at my Twitter timeline, I look like this kind of vicious, angry person. And that's not really who I am at all. So I made the decision that I would use a tool to delete my Twitter timeline. I'm not running away from any of the mess that I've made. I've made apologies to people over the drama that's been there. Thank you, Steph. And I'm not too big to say if I've done something wrong and I've hurt somebody, I will apologise for it. I took a big risk when I deleted my Twitter timeline. And the risks that I took were really that people would accuse me of running away from the mess, or that I had something else I was trying to hide. And that's not the case. I don't have anything to hide. Everything I say is with honesty and integrity, as I see it at that time. And I don't manipulate a story to make something bigger and better than what it is, because actually, honestly, I would rather have not been in this position at all. And with deleting my Twitter timeline, I think it's really important for me to say I also deleted like loads of memories of my mum, the times with my husband, the times with my friends. So that was a big decision for me. But really, I think it was the right decision, because I am a positive person living in a negative world. Imagine being super clean and super tidy. Is there anybody here who is like anal about cleaning? There must be somebody in this little world here that's like a bleach freak. Okay, Kirsty is. Galaxy. Imagine I asked you guys to live in a pigsty for 3 months. What would that do to you? See, there are people who are like OCD. It probably would drive you completely round the bend. It would drive you nuts. And honestly, like, for me, living in a positive world, I work in health and fitness. I work with one of the largest fitness companies in the world, and being around positive people. Every time I opened my Twitter, I was like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? Like, what is the next DM going to say? What troll account has been made about me? What are they saying? And it's easy just to get sucked into a situation where you're fighting back. And yesterday I made the decision that actually fighting back is not helping. It's not positive at all. I've made my point. I've more than made my point about Facebook groups. Look at my hair, for those that have just joined. And you can say what you want about it. You can screenshot it. You can make fun of it. I'm not bothered. I don't care at this point. I really, really don't care. It's not important. I'm in the middle of setting up a company, a wellness company, that's going to help so many people get fit and active. Well, I just leave it like that. I'll just leave it like that. That's going to help people get fit and active, going to help people enjoy their life more. And instead of doing that, instead of looking for locations and building my website and building the systems that need to go in place to make this dream happen, I've been arguing with people on Twitter. Like, when I sit and think about it, it's really, really stupid. So, for everybody that's in my timeline here, and if I was going to give you any advice, and if you wanted to take any of the advice, it would be, if you are in a situation, hook me up, Steph, if you want to get fit and active. I'm absolutely delighted to help you with that, no problem at all. If you are in a situation that is not making you feel good, get out of that situation. do what you need to do. For me, I'm now not engaging in the trolling. I am friends with people who are engaging with the trolling. That's not going to stop. So I'm not suddenly going to turn my back on people who have defended me. I'm not going to do that at all. And but I don't need to like every comment. I don't need to retweet every comment to make my point. I think at this point, having a dignified approach is probably the best way to deal with it, because everything else has not worked. Hi Scottish, hi Seren. So for me, if you're looking at my timeline and you're thinking, God, John has been hacked, like a lot of people think that, or something has happened, nothing has happened, nothing external has happened. There isn't anything there that I didn't want you to see. It was more stuff there that I didn't want to see. I stand by everything that I said at the time, because if I said it, I believed it at the time. And if I've offended people, then some people might have needed offended, to be honest. But for me, do I need to be dragging that weight about? Do I need to be feeding the trollers all the time with lots of information? I don't need to do that. Laura, you're right. It's drawing a line and starting afresh. There has to be somebody in all of this that says enough. And for me, that has to be me, because I'm starting my business. I'm looking for locations. I've got too much to do, too much energy to do. And yesterday, I talk about my mum quite a lot in these YouNows. It's very therapeutic for me to talk about my mum, because my mum was a single parent, and when she died last year, she really, really left a big hole in my life. A really big hole. This month, at the end of this month, on the 31st, it would be her 72nd birthday. And on reflection, I'm looking at my Twitter timeline and I'm thinking, if my mum had to see this timeline, what would she think? Like, what would she think was going on here? For lots of us, it's just internet and it's funny and it's like whatever. Like, it's not a big deal. But if she was living this life, what advice would I give to her? Like, would I say to her, Christine, you're out of your mind, arguing with these people, giving them exactly what they want, and the only person that's hurting is you? I probably would say that. I probably would give anybody that advice, actually, to be honest. So now I'm taking some. Thank you, Amanda. Absolutely, Alice. I have to move on. I did let it go. I stayed off the internet actually for 3 weeks, and there were still accusatory videos made. And me addressing it caused a huge drama again. So the person who made that video got exactly what they wanted out of that. You're right, Linda. It is very, very easy to get caught up in it. So if anybody is like that super clean freak, look at my hair. Look at my hair. Living in a pigsty, or something in your life doesn't bring you joy, this week, change it. Just be really brave and be really strict about the rules that you want to live by. It's the point of like me setting up my own forum, for example, like putting the house in order, being in the space that I want to be in, because it's good for me, it's good for my business, it's good for my husband, who, by the way, is out doing his final exam for the summer. So you don't think you can get rid of the neighbours? The neighbours causing you grief. So for me, I'm like, what can I do today rather than argue with people? what can I do to get more of my website built? What can I do? You don't think you can get rid of the kids, Kirsty? What can I do to find that location, that perfect location. What can I do to show Paul that I appreciate the hard work that he's doing? My dogs. What can I do that's better energy? So if you're looking at my Twitter timeline and you're thinking I've been hit on the head, that's what it is. There's a troll account out there. I'm aware of the troll account. They're getting nothing from me. Absolutely nothing. They brought nothing to the table so far. If that's what brings them joy, if that's what brings them happiness, if spending time making a troll account on me is more important than their own family, their own friends, contributing positively to society, then that's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm glad I can bring them that satisfaction. That actually makes me feel good. So, look up to the sky and drink a coffee with a good song. So, that's really what I wanted to come on and say. And I can't believe that I've not taken this advice sooner. I'm really, really pleased to be moving forward. I'm really pleased to be making a difference to myself in all of this, and anybody else that wants to come along with me for the journey. I want to be getting more active. I work in health and fitness, but I want to be working more on my own personal fitness rather than teaching classes. So if you guys are coming along with me, amazing. I'm super excited. If you want some workout tips, whatever, we can have banter. Just, I'm going to say now, if the drama is what brought you here and you're really, really turned on by that, then you're not going to get much of that anymore. It's all about self-development and making you a better person, because that's what will make me happy. It will make me a better person. And honestly, if you see anything that you think, oh my god, that's horrific, just analyze it in your head. Like, I look like Tom Hiddleston. If you see anything and you think that doesn't ring true, then it probably isn't true. Don't even pay it any mind. I'm Googling Tom Hiddleston. Ah, you think so? He would have run a brush through his hair before he came on YouNow. But I don't care. Like, I'm not bothered. This is what you see is what you get. This is going forward. I don't need to be like all dressing up. I've got some videos that I've got planned. He dated Taylor Swift. Do you guys think I should cut my hair, or should I leave it longer and just brush it the next time I come on YouNow? Amanda, honestly, so Amanda's just said something really interesting. She said, I wish I could write all that I'm thinking because it's so on track with what you're saying. I sat in my office yesterday and I put my I'm looking to open a fitness space. I'm looking to open a studio for classes, and it's a goal of mine. It's a dream of mine. So what I've been doing is putting together a mood board of all the things. Alan Cummings, I hear that all the time. Putting together a mood board, and putting together like what would my studio look like if I had unlimited money and unlimited members. And honestly, that's what you should do. So Amanda, you've said, I wish I could write everything down. Write everything down, because when we're goal setting, we're 80% more likely to achieve our goals that we have written down, because it's a contract to you. So whatever your goals are, if you need help with this, please reach out to me. Coaching is one of my strong suits. It should be for the industry I work in. Write it down, get it committed. If you want a coaching conversation, I can call you. We can talk through what your goals are, whether it be health and fitness or business or wellness or family or whatever it is, and we can figure out a way in which you can get closer to your goal, because I can absolutely help you with that. What I'm mortified at is that I've not been taking my own advice. It's probably more than 80%. So Stephanie, if you're looking for your health and fitness, I see that you've like, what should I do first to start working out? I'm going to ask you, like, how would you describe your activity level right now? Sedentary? Are you pretty active? Do you run about with the kids? Are you working at the minute? That plays a huge part, because the advice that I give you right now might not suit everybody. We might have some CrossFitters in the chat. We might have some people that are spoonies that don't do any activity. So if you tell me what you do, I can give you some advice. Hi, Colour Devo. Welcome. Stay at home with 2 toddlers. You don't work out. Okay. So for you, Steph, what I would say is do something today that you never did yesterday. So if it is take the kids out and take the toddlers out for a walk, track that walk. That's what's really important. So if you're going for a walk around the park, say that you've got like a circle round the park. Walk around the park once. If you normally do that, do it twice. And then have a competition with yourself. Do a little bit more every other day. If you are interested, I do have an iPhone app. I can put a workout in there. I can put a home workout in there for you. So what to do, if you want access to my app, I'll give you access to the app, no problem. I can put a home workout in there or a beginner's workout in there if you want. Just hit me up on Twitter. Oh, hello, John. Send me a DM and I will give you my app with a workout, no problem at all. Amanda, you've said that you're going to write down your goals this morning. Some things you've given up and some that you always convince you can't. So whenever you're goal setting, say that somebody has like a weight loss goal of, I don't know, let's say £50, or somebody has a goal where they want to open their own fitness studio, for example, and it's going to cost a lot of money, or if you have a goal where you want to do something really, really big in your life, think about your goal like a pizza. If I were to ask anybody to take an 18-inch pizza and just eat it straight out the box, just lift it and eat it in 1 minute, how would you do that? How would you eat that pizza whole? You can't. You can't eat the pizza just by lifting it and shoving it all in your face and eating it. Like, you can't do that. That's not possible. What you can do, though, is carve up your pizza into smaller, more manageable chunks. So if your goal is to lose £50, for example, think about losing your first pound. Think about losing £2. Don't think about £50 because honestly, it's really overwhelming. It's not motivational. It's not helpful. It's not good. Chips for you, ditched chips for fruit and ice cream. You're gaining more weight than ever. Have you considered that you might not be eating enough, Steph? You might actually not be consuming enough calories, which is really, really common, believe it or not. I find that most of my clients are not eating enough, so they are not consuming enough calories to sustain their current metabolic weight. Ah, so you're tiny, 5'1". If anybody needs help with this, just hit me up. I don't mind helping. Exactly. Exactly. So think about your goal, Amanda. Think about like the big goal and all the little goals that make up that big goal, and start to just tick off a list. I'm a list writer, so I know I'm heading in the right direction when I'm able to tick off a couple of things on the list, even if that is like building a page on my website. It is hard to eat enough calories. My app, it looks like, I'll show you. Let me find it. It looks like this Studio Fit. And when you open it up, it will take you to your own personal dashboard that looks like this. You can log your workouts, your nutrition, your progress pictures, and your measurements. There's a little bell at the top that will give you notifications from me. And you can message me. I can put workouts in there for you. I can help you with nutrition. This honestly is like, I've just launched the app, so it is something that I will charge for in the future. It's not something I'm looking to charge for now. It's something that I'm happy to give to you guys now, because when you use the app, you'll get me used to using the app. The problem is not you using the app. The problem is me developing the app and getting it there. The name of the app is called Studio Fit, but you'll have to send me a DM. You'll probably be able to find it in the app store, but you actually won't be able to do anything with it. I don't think, when you first get it. Let me just have a look. Yeah, you won't be able to. When you download it, you'll see this, and we'll have to create you a username and password. So, hi Kate. But just please hit me up on DM on Twitter, and I will get you registered, get you set up, and we can get you moving. Absolutely, Amanda, no problem at all. No problem. Honestly, the point of this YouNow is just to say I would much rather spend my time helping you guys. Thank you, Scottish, being supporting you, achieving my goals, and arguing with people that don't matter on Twitter. It doesn't matter. It's not a big thing. It's not a big thing. So I hope that you guys have an amazing Monday. I hope that Monday brings you lots of joy. Monday's a day that you're like, what the hell is going on? I hate Mondays. I actually really like Mondays. I teach in aerobics on a Monday that I really particularly enjoy. Monday's a day where I get to make plans. I get to reset Twitter. And I am buzzing for Monday today. I hope you guys are too. If you are looking for access to the app, then please send me a quick message. We'll hook something up. I'm just thinking, like, maybe we could put together like a forum or something specifically for people that are on the app. You're so glad you're going to work out this week. Yes. Do something this week. Do something this week that makes your life better. Please. That will make me very happy. Do something this week that will make your life better. Alright, you guys, I hope you have an amazing Monday. Send me a DM on Twitter. We'll get you hooked up. Have an amazing day. Amanda, hook me up. Thank you, Galaxy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I will talk to you guys very, very soon.